When you're growing up in a small town, when you're growing up in a small town, when you're growing up in a small town, you say no one famous ever came from here. When you're growing up in a small town and you're having a nervous breakdown and you think that you'll never escape it, yourself or the place that you live. Where did Picasso come from? There's no Michelangelo coming from Pittsburgh. If art is the tip of the iceberg, I'm the part sinking below. When you're growing up in a small town, bad skin, bad eyes, gay and fatty, people look at you funny. When you're in a small town, my father worked in construction. It's not something for which I am suited. Oh, what is something for which you are suited? Getting out of here. I hate being odd in a small town. If they stare, let them stare in New York City at this pink-eyed painting albino. How far can my fantasy go? I'm no dolly coming from Pittsburgh, no adorable lisping Capote, my hero. Oh, do you think I could meet him? I'd camp out at his front door. There's only one good thing about a small town. There's only one good use for a small town. There's only one good thing about a small town. You know that you want to get out. When you're growing up in a small town, you know you'll grow down in a small town. There's only one good use for a small town. You hate it, and you know you'll have to leave. Please come over to 81st Street. I'm in the apartment above the bar. You know you can't miss it. It's across from the subway and the tacky store with the Mylar scarves. My skin's as pale as the outdoors moon. My hair's silver like a Tiffany watch. I like lots of people around me, but don't kiss hello, and please don't touch. It's a Czechoslovakian custom my mother passed on to me. The way to make friends, Andy, is invite them up for tea. Open house. Got a lot of cats, here's my favorite. She's a lady called Sam. I made a paper doll of her, you can have it. That's what I did when I had St. Vitus dance. Czechoslovakian custom my mother passed on to me. Give people little presents so they'll remember me. Open house. Open house. Someone bring the vegetables. Someone please bring heat. My mother showed up yesterday. We need something to eat. Think I got a job today. They want me to draw some shoes. The ones I drew were old and used. They told me draw something new. Open house. me to the moon, fly me to a star. But there are no stars in a New York sky. They're all on the ground. You scared yourself with music, I scared myself with paint. I drew 550 different shoes today, it almost made me faint. Open house, open house, open house, open house.
You got the money, I got the time. You want your freedom, make your freedom mine. 'Cause I've got the style it takes, and money is all that it takes. You've got connections, and I've got the art. You like my attention, and I like your looks. I have the style it takes, and you know the people it takes. Why don't you sit right over there? We'll do a movie portrait. I'll turn the camera on, and I won't even be there. A portrait that moves, you look great, I think. I'll put the Empire State Building on your wall, for 24 hours glowing on your wall. Watch the sunrise above it in your room. Wallpaper art, a great view. I've got a Drella box and I say it's art. It's the same one you can buy at any supermarket. 'Cause I've got the style it takes, and you've got the people it takes. This is a rock group called the Velvet Underground. I show movies on them, do you like their sound? 'Cause they have a style that grates, and I have art to make. Let's do a movie here next week. We don't have sound, but you're so great you don't have to speak. You've got the style it takes. Kiss. You got the style it takes. You got the style it takes.
Kalish.
You got the style it takes.
Kiss.
Trouble with the classicist, he looks at a tree. That's all he sees, he paints a tree. The trouble with the classicist, he looks at the sky. He doesn't ask why, he just paints the sky. The trouble with an impressionist, he looks at a log. He doesn't know who he is, standing staring at this log. And surrealist memories are too amorphous and proud, while those downtown macho painters are just alcoholic. There's the trouble with the precious. There's the trouble with the precious. There's the trouble with the precious. The trouble with personalities, they're too wrapped up in style. It's two-person, they're in love with their own guile. They're like illegal aliens trying to make a buck. They're driving gypsy cabs, but they're thinking like a truck. It's the trouble with personalities. There's the trouble with personalities. There's the trouble with personalities. There's the trouble with personalities. I like the druggy downtown kids that spray paint walls and trains. I like their lack of training, their primitive technique. I think sometimes it hurts you when you stay too long in school. I think sometimes it hurts you when you're afraid to be called a fool. There's the trouble with classicists. There's the trouble with classicists. There's the trouble with classicists. There's the trouble with classicists.
Starlight open wide. Starlight open up your door. This is New York calling. Movies from the street. Movies with real people. What you get is what you see. Starlight open wide. Andy Cecil B. DeMille. Come on, LA, give us a call. We got superstars who talk, they'll do anything at all. Ingrid People, Little Joe, Baby Jane, and EDS. But you'd better call us soon before we talk ourselves to death. Starlight open wide. Everybody is a star. Split screen 8-hour movies. We've got color, we've got sound. Won't you recognize us? We're everything you hate. Andy loves all Hollywood movies. He'll scare you hypocrites to death. You know that shooting up's for real. That person who's screaming, that's the way he really feels. We're all improvising 5 movies in a week. Hollywood doesn't call us, we'll be sick. Starlight open wide. Do to movies what you did to art. Can you see the beauty and ugliness? Or is it playing in the dirt? There are stars out on the New York streets. We want to capture them on film. But if no one wants to see them, we'll make another and another and another. Starlight led us in that magic room. We've all dreamt of Hollywood, can't happen too soon. Won't you give us $1 million, the rent is due. And he'll give you 2 movies and a painting. Starlight open wide.
Faces and names, I wish they were the same. Faces and names only cause trouble for me. Faces and names. If we all looked the same, and we all had the same name, I wouldn't be jealous of you, you jealous of me. Faces and names. I always fall in love with someone who looks the way I wish that I could be. I'm always staring at someone who hurts, and the one they hurt is me. Faces and names, they're all the same. If I looked like you and you looked like me, there'd be less trouble, you'd see. Faces and names, I wish they'd go away. I'd disappear into that wall and never talk. Faces and names. Wish I was a robot or a machine without a feeling or a thought. People who want to meet the name I have are always disappointed in me. Faces and names, I wish they were the same. Faces and names only cause problems for me. Faces and names. I'd rather be a hole in the wall, looking at the other side. I'd rather look and listen, not talk. To faces and names. If I had a breakdown when I was a kid, if I lost my hair when I was young, if I dress older when you are not, as you really age, you look the same. If we all look the same, wouldn't play these games. Me dressing for you, you dressing for me. Undressing for me. Faces and names, if they all were the same, you wouldn't be jealous of me, and me jealous of you. jealous of you, I'm jealous of you. Your face and your name, your face and your name, faces and names, faces and names.
I think images are worth repeating, images repeated from a painting. Images taken from the painting, from a photo worth receiving. I love images worth repeating, project them on the ceiling, multiply them with sex meaning, see them with a different feeling. Some say images have no feeling, I think there's a deeper meaning. Mechanical precision, or so it's seeming, instigates a cooler feeling. I love multiplicity screenings, things want new display, new meanings. I think images are worth repeating, and repeating and repeating. Images, 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 images. I'm no urban idiot savant, spewing pain without any order. I'm no sphinx, no mystery enigma, what I paint is very ordinary. I don't think I'm old or modern, I don't think I think I'm thinking. Doesn't matter what I'm thinking, it's the images worth repeating. Those images, those images, those images, images. If you're looking for a deeper meaning, I'm as deep as this high ceiling. If you think technique is meaning, you might find me very simple. You might find the images are boring, cars and pans and chairs and flowers, and you might find me personally boring. I'm a single mountain tongue, mountain tongue, mountain tongue. I think that bears repeating the images upon the ceiling. I love images worth repeating and repeating and repeating. Images, 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 images. Friends have said to lock the door, have an open house no more. They said the factory must change and slowly slip away. But if I have to live in fear, where will I get my ideas with all those crazy people gone? Will I slowly slip away? No more Billy name. Undine is not the same. Wonton and the turtle gone. Slowly slip away. Slowly slip away. I close the factory door, don't see those people anymore, if I give in to infamy, I'll slowly slip away. I know it seems that friends are right. Hello daylight, goodbye night, but starlight is so quiet here. Think I'll slowly slip away. What can I do by myself? It's good to hear from someone else. Good to hear a quiet voice that will not slip away. Crazy voice that will not slip away. If I have to live in fear, my ideas will slowly slip away. If I have to live in fear, I'm afraid my life will slip away. If you can't see me past my door, why your thoughts could slowly slip away. If I have to lock the door, another life exists no more, slip away. Friends have said to lock the door, watch out for what comes through that door. They said the factory must change, but I don't. Wasn't me who shamed you. It's not fair to say that. You wanted to work, I gave you a chance at that. It wasn't me who hurt you. That's more credit than I'm worth. Don't threaten me with the things you'll do to you. It wasn't me who shamed you. It wasn't me who brought you down. You did it to yourself without any help from me. Wasn't me who hurt you, I showed you possibilities. The problems you had were there before you met me. I didn't say this had to be. You can't blame these things on me. It wasn't me, it wasn't me, it wasn't me. I know she's dead, it wasn't me. Wasn't me who changed you, you did it to yourself. I'm not an excuse for the hole that you dropped in. I'm not simple-minded, but I'm no father to you all. Death exists, but you do things to yourself. I never said give up control. Never said stick a needle in your arm and die. It wasn't me, it wasn't me, it wasn't me. I know he's dead, but it wasn't me. Wasn't me who shamed you, who covered you with mud. You did it to yourself without any help from me. You act as if I could have told you or stopped you like some god, but people never listen, and you know that that's a fact. I never said slit your wrists and die. I never said throw your life away. It wasn't me, it wasn't me, it wasn't me. You're killing yourself, and it wasn't me. Valerie Solanas took the elevator, got off at the 4th floor. Valerie Solanas took the elevator, got off at the 4th floor. She pointed the gun at Andy, saying, "You cannot control me anymore." And I believe there's got to be some retribution. I believe an eye for an eye is elemental. I believe there's something wrong if she's alive right now. Valerie Solanas took 3 steps, pointing at the floor. Valerie Solanas waved a gun, pointing at the floor. From inside her idiot madness spoke, and bang, Andy fell onto the floor. Onto the floor. And I believe life's serious enough for retribution. I believe being sick is no excuse, and I believe I would have pulled the switch on her myself. When I got him to the hospital, his pulse was gone, they thought that he was dead. His guts were pouring from his wounds onto the floor. They thought that he was dead. Not until years later would the hospital do to him what she could not. She could not. Andy said, "Where were you? You didn't come to see me." Andy said, "I think I died. Why didn't you come to see me?" Andy said, "It hurt so much they took blood from my hand." I believe there's got to be some retribution. I believe there's got to be some restitution. I believe we are all the poorer for it now. Visit me, visit me. Visit me, why didn't you visit me? Visit me. Visit me, why did you visit me? Visit me, why did you visit me? Visit me. I really care a lot, although I look like I do not. Since I was shot, there's nobody but you. I know I look blasé, party Andy's what the papers say. At dinner I'm the one who pays for nobody like you. Nobody but you. A nobody like you. Since I got shot, there's nobody but you. Won't you decorate my house? I'll sit there quiet as a mouse. You know me, I like to look a lot at nobody but you. I'll hold your hand and slap my face. I'll tickle you to your disgrace. Won't you put me in my proper place? Nobody like you. days I pray a lot. I'd like to wind you up and paint your clock. I want to be what I am not, for nobody like you. A bullet split my spleen and lung. The doctor said I was gone. Inside I've got some shattered bone, for nobody but you. Nobody but you. A nobody like you. Shattered bone, for nobody but you. I'm still not sure I didn't die, and if I'm dreaming I still have bad pains inside. I know I'll never be a bride to nobody like you. Wish I had a stronger chin. My skin was good, my nose was thin. This is no movie I'd ask to be in, with a nobody like you. Nobody like you. A nobody like you. All my life been nobodies like you.
It was a very cold, clear fall night. I had a terrible dream. Billy Name and Bridget were playing under my staircase on the second floor about 2 o'clock in the morning. I woke up because Amos and Archie had started barking. That made me very angry because I wasn't feeling well, and I told them I was very cross, the real me. That they just better remember what happened to Sam the bad cat that was left at home and got sick and went to pussy heaven. It was a very cold, clear fall night. Some snowflakes were falling. Gee, it was so beautiful. So I went to get my camera to take some pictures. And then I was taking the pictures, but the exposure thing wasn't right, and I was going to call Fred or Jerry to find out how to set it, but I was too late. Then I remembered they were still probably at dinner, and anyway, I felt really bad and didn't want to talk to anybody. But the snowflakes were so beautiful and real looking, and I really wanted to hold them. And that's when I heard the voices from down the hall near the stairs. So I got a flashlight and I was scared and went out into the hallway. There's been all kinds of trouble lately in the neighborhood, but someone's got to bring home the bacon. And anyway, there were Bridget and Billy playing. And under the staircase was a little meadow, sort of like the park at 23rd Street, where all the young kids go and play frisbee. Gee, that must be fun. Maybe we should do an article on that in the magazine. They'll just tell me I'm stupid and it won't sell. But I'll hold my ground this time. I mean, it's my magazine, isn't it? So I was thinking that as the snowflakes fell and I heard these voices having so much fun. Gee, it'd be so great to have some fun. So I called Billy, but either he didn't hear me or he didn't want to answer, which is so strange because even if I don't like reunions, I've always loved Billy. I'm so glad he's working. I mean, it's different than Andy. He keeps touring with those movies and he doesn't even pay us. And the film is just going to disintegrate, and then what? I mean, he's so normal off of drugs, I just don't get it. Then I saw John Cale, and he's been looking really great. He's been coming by the office to exercise with me. Ronnie said I have a muscle, but he's been really mean since he went to AA. I mean, what does it mean when you give up drinking and then you're still so mean? He says I'm being lazy, but I'm not. I just can't find any ideas. And I'm just not, let's face it, gonna get any ideas out of the office. And Seeing John made me think of the Velvets, and I had been thinking about them when I was on St. Mark's Place, going to that new gallery those sweet new kids have opened. They thought I was old, and then I saw the old Dom, the old club where we did our first shows. It was so great. And I don't understand about that Velvet's first album. I mean, I did a cover, and I was the producer, and I always see it repackaged. Now we never gotten a penny from it. How could that be? I should call Henry. It was good seeing John. I did a cover for him, but I did it in black and white, and he changed it to color. It would have been worth more if he left it my way, but you can never tell anybody anything. I've learned that. I tried calling again to Billy and John, but they wouldn't recognize me. It was like I wasn't there. Why wouldn't they let me in? And then I saw Lou. I'm so mad at him. Lou Reed got married and didn't invite me. I mean, is it because he thought I'd bring too many people? I don't get it. He could have at least called. I mean, he's doing so great. Why doesn't he call me? I saw him at the MTV show and he was one row away and he didn't even say hello. I don't get it. You know, I hate Lou. I really do. He won't even hire us for his videos. I was so proud of him. I was so scared today. There was blood leaking through my shirt from those old scars from being shot. The corset I wear to keep my insides in was hurting. And I did 3 sets of 15 push-ups and 4 sets of 10 sit-ups. Then my insides hurt and I saw drops of blood on my shirt, and I remember the doctor saying I was dead. Later they had to take blood out of my hand because they ran out of veins, but then all this thinking was making me an old grouch. You can't do anything anyway, so if they wouldn't let me play with them in my own dream, I was just gonna have to make up another, and another, and another. Gee, wouldn't it just be so funny if I died in this dream before I could make another one up? And nobody called. And nobody came. Entering the city, I lost myself and never came back. Took a trip around the world and never came back. Black silhouettes, crisscross tracks, never came back. Forever changed. Change. You might think I'm frivolous, uncaring and cold. You might think I'm frivolous, depends on your point of view. Society's boy, for gambling soirees, the high and the low. I left my old life behind and never turned back. Forever changed. Forever changed. Forever changed. Forever changed. Gotta get to the city, get a job. Gotta get some work to see me through. My old life's behind, I see it receding. My life's disappearing, disappearing from view. Hong Kong and I was changed. Burma, Thailand, and I was changed. A few good friends to see me through. Any girls will see me through. Need a Sedgwick, will see me through. Bridget Billion will see me through. Only art can see me through. Only heart can see me through. My life's disappearing from view. My whole life's disappearing from view. I was forever changed. I was forever changed.
Andy, it's me. Haven't seen you in a while. I wish I'd talked to you more when you were alive. I thought you were self-assured when you acted shy. Hello, it's me. I really miss you. I really miss your mind. I haven't heard ideas like that for such a long, long time. I love to watch you draw and watch you paint. But when I saw you last, I turned away. When Billy Name was sick, locked up in his room, you asked me for some speed. I thought it was for you. I'm sorry if I doubted your good heart. Things always seem to end before they start. Hello, it's me. There was a great gallery show. Your cow wallpaper and your floating silver pillows. I wish I'd paid more attention when they laughed at you. Hello, it's me. Pop goes pop artist, the headline said. Is shooting a put on? Is Warhol really dead? You get less time for stealing a car. I remember thinking as I heard my own record in a bar. They really hated you, now all that's changed. But I have some resentments that can never be unmade. You hit me where it hurts and I didn't laugh. Your diaries are not a worthy epitaph. Well now, Andy, I guess we've gotta go. I wish some way, somehow, you like this little show. I know it's late in coming, but it's the only way I know. Hello, it's me. Good night, Andy. Goodbye, Andy.